Stop number 29 on the Castrol GTX Cup Series brings us to Rockingham, the Rock as it is known, the 1.017 mile racetrack called North Carolina Motor Speedways. We're set for 59 laps of racing on this racetrack here at Rockingham. The running of the AC Delco 400s were set for 59 laps of racing on this 1.017 mile racetrack in the heart of Rockingham, North Carolina. In fact, it's two racetracks in one facility because not only do you have this track here at North Carolina Motor Speedway, but next door to it, Rockingham Dragway, one of the top drag strips in the country. So there you have it with that here. And here's the starting lineup for today's running event. On the pole is car number 42, one of the points contenders that's still in it, Trent Dunham. Number 42, Texaco Haviland Dodge, winner of the season at the second race at North Wilkesboro. He's alongside Seth Cole, car number 98, the Haas Automation Ford. Second row has Kyle Matthews, number 25, the Kodiak Chevrolet. Always runs good here at the Rock, believe it or not. As Kyle has one of our 3 in-car cameras in today's race. Trent Dunham, as a matter of fact, has one of our cameras as well, too. Kyle will be flanked by Joshua Osborne, number 45, the Spree prepaid phone card Chevrolet. Third row has Levi McIntyre, number 99, the Excite Batteries SKF Ford, 3-time of the season so far. He won Darlington, also won at Riverside, and also won the second race at Talladega this season. He's flanked by car number 10, Cat Batson, the Tide Ford. Next we're down is car number 2, Dylan Young, the Miller Lite Ford, and beside him is Phil Parker, car number 5, who won the last race in the Tour at Charlotte in the Cars.com Chevrolet. Fifth row, car number 18, that is Nathan Orman, the Interstate Batteries Toyota, and beside him, number 15, Nathan Hudson, the Quality Care Ford. A pair of Nathans in that row. Row 6 has car number 24, Charles Sanford, winner of the season on both his wins so far this season have come on plate tracks, Daytona and Talladega, the Pepsi 400 and the Winston 500. He's flanked by car number 01, Laura Chung, who won a second stop at Richmond this season. Next one down is Cole Deaver, car number 3, the GM Goodrich Chevrolet, and number 12, Zach Winkle. Next one down is number 44, Alex Miller, and number 88, Matt McIntyre, both of those drivers with a win this season. Next one down has car number 11, Benjamin Miles, and beside him, number 68, Cody Mcgurk. Next one down is number 28, Texaco Haviland Ford of Keith Batson, and number 43, Mike Becker, the STP Chevrolet. Next one down is car number 94, Jessica Shelton, our third in-car camera in today's race. She's alongside number 30, Roberto Crown Jr., the Pennzoil Chevrolet. Next one down is number 6, Austin Reed, the Valvoline Ford, and beside him, number 4, the Kodak Film Chevrolet of William Brock. Next one down is car number 26, Daniel Wills, the Quaker State Ford, and number 34, Love's Travel Stop Chevrolet Ford, of James Sykes. Next one down is 33, Harrison Ponder, and number 48, Caleb Fogler. Next one down is number 20, going for the Rockingham Sweep, Rafael Duke. He's got 2 wins this season. One came right here at Rockingham in the Goodrich 400. He's alongside, his other one came in, of course, in the Daytona 500 as well. Beside LeDuc is car number 7, JT Bryant, the Zurich Antifreeze Ford. Next one down is number 16, that is Gabby Conklin, and 71, Ryan Butcher. Then it's Dylan Poteet, 22, the Caterpillar Toyota, and number 17, Jesse Turner, and the Western Auto Chevrolet. Next one down is number 70, Daniel Bouchard, the AC Sparkplugs Rumpel Furniture Chevrolet, and Quentin Moore, the championship leader, coming in this race here, the number 21 Sitco Ford, coming from way out back. It'd be fun to see him, Quentin, try to move his way through the field. This next one down is number 1, Stephen Colon, who won his first stop at Pocono this season, the Mopar Dodge, and number 14, Allison Rain in the High Point Ford. Next one down is number 29, Zachary Fitzwater, 2-time winner season so far, won at Indy and the second race at Pocono. Amanda Evans starts alongside of Fitzwater, and the starting shotgun is Eric Monaco, car 66, the Phillips 66 Trop Arctic Toyota. So that's your starting lineup for today's race here at Rockingham, and here's the command to fire the engines for the AC Delco 400. Command given the party engines as we're set for racing here today at the track known as The Rock as the pace car leads the field off of pit road for the pace up, and we'll be back for the start of the race right after this. A Dodge and a Ford will lead the field through turns number 3 and 4 here at Rockingham on the pace lap here, as the pace car is about to make its turn on the pit road, as we're about to get set for 59 laps of racing here in this track. On the pit road goes the pace car, and the green flag's about to fly. The AC Delco 400 is underway. Trent Dunham and Seth Cole leads into the green flag. And the race is underway. Trent and Kyle, by the way, let's remember those two up in the top 5 in the points chase here, hoping to gain some points here on the championship leader, Quentin Moore, who has the lead coming into this event. And Quentin, as we know, had a poor qualifying run, as did Jesse Turner, another driver up in the top 5 in the points. Both of them had poor qualifying runs and been trying to make their way through the field as quick as they can, and problems already in turns number 1 and 2. We saw Charles Sanford and Cat Batson both into the wall, and Kyle Matthews looks like he's going to lead the field back to the start-finish line, and Jesse Turner, number 2 in the points! He's crashed as well, too. Allison Rain's involved. Stephen Colon is involved. There's Harrison Ponder, Caleb Fogler. Fitzwater mentioned is involved. He's in the top 10 points. Ryan Butcher. Jesse Turner, I think he was second or third in points coming. I think he was second or third in the points coming into this event. Oh my gosh, that is a death knell right there for Jesse Turner, just about here trying to get himself back in the points contention. Amanda Evans was also involved. 43 car of Mike Becker. Gabby Conklin was involved. Cody Mcgurk, I think there he was involved. JT Bryant, Rafaela Duke, he will not go 2 in a row. Rockingham, James Sykes. Boy, who didn't crash is the better question. The better question is who didn't crash. We'll take a look again as to what happened here at Rockingham. This actually started the first crash, believe it or not. It was Daniel Bouchard and the 43 car of Mike Becker, and Becker got into it. There's William Brock was to the inside of Becker. This is coming off turn number 4 at the end of the very first lap of the race. And Brock turns Becker right into the 70 car. Brock gets into the 70 of Bouchard. And we saw the 1 car disappear out of the picture. That was Stephen Colon. Then here comes, and then the 70 and 43 cars both crashed right in front of the 34 car. He center punches the 70, and then here comes Butcher gets into Allison Rain. Jesse Turner was involved. How did Quentin Moore not crash? Oh my gosh. Quentin Moore just about saw his points go right out the window right there. He just about did, but missed the crash somehow, some way. And sometimes he's going to miss this one too, because this is the one that Cologne got involved in. Hold on. Okay, yeah, Quentin also missed that crash too, but yeah, I saw Quentin got sideways trying to avoid that crash. And I thought I might have spoke too soon right there, but yeah, the Q-Man missed both wrecks at Rockingham, despite the fact he got sideways. But now the second crash got started right there with Cat Batson and Charles Sanford. And Alex Miller got right into Sanford's car. Here comes Charles, gets into the wall right there, and here comes number 10, Cat Batson. She gets involved. There's where Phil Parker and Laura Chung got involved too. And here comes everybody else right there in this whole deal, and wait a minute, Charles Sanford is upside down, the 24 car. I see him right there. Oh my gosh! And I see damage now on the. Oh gosh! And there's where Allison Rain got into the crash as well too. Yeah, Charles Sanford flipped. I didn't see that part. Real time. We saw how everybody else got crashed right there on the backstretch area. That was where Harrison Ponder and Caleb Fogler got involved. But yeah, Quentin Moore somehow, some way, missed 3 of the crashes that happened up ahead of him. And boy, I tell you what, sometimes you gotta be lucky than good sometimes here or there. And I think he's been both lucky and good today so far. And we're not 10 laps into this race already, and we're under green, by the way, too. The green, so we got the replays just enough for the restart. It's Kyle Matthews, your leader. Second position is Levi McIntyre. Third is Dylan Young. Seth Cole's in fourth, and Nathan Ormond is in fifth position. Sixth is Joshua Osborne. Seventh is Cole Deaver. Eighth is Alex Miller. Ninth position is now Nathan Hudson, and 10th is Austin Reed. That's how they run right now here in today's race. Trent Dunham, the pole sitter, still falling back a bit right now in the number 42 machine. Lap speeds here at Rockingham, just over 155 miles an hour here on this racetrack here. Cars out of race for Jesse Turner, Allison Rain, James Sykes, and Ryan Butcher with a camshaft failure, but he also got involved in the crash as well too. So they're basically happy with that. Matthews has the fastest lap of the race so far, 156.830 miles an hour. The fastest lap of the race so far here at the Rock. So that's how they run right now here. So that's the way they run right now in this race here today. Matthews, car number 25, out in front. And you are on board with Kyle Matthews, the number 25 Kodiak Chevrolet. Driving the Ken Schrader colors from 1994. Levi McIntyre, number 99, right in the second position there. Dylan Young is in third. And those drivers, Matthews and Young, trying to get themselves, trying to gain some points as well too, trying to pick up some points on Quentin Moore in the race here. And look where Quentin's running right now. He is already up to 20th position after dodging all of those wrecks in this race here today. And he started his race about 30. He started about 36th in the field. To give you an idea, Jesse Turner's already been knocked out of the race here, and so for Quentin, if he can get through this race here without any problems, all he's got to do pretty much is run good at Phoenix, and he may have the championship all but locked up. Said the points that are coming into this event here at Rockingham, and on his way to maybe could be his second consecutive Castrol GTX Cup Series championship, and third overall. He won season 26 and 31 both, and he's driving the same color, driving the same number, sponsor, and manufacturer. He won the season 26 championship with the Citgo 21 Ford, the Morgan Shepherd cars, except in season 26 he was driving the 1992 colors, so which was a slightly different paint scheme, but nonetheless so. Quentin doing a darn good job so far right now. He's running 19th at this point right now, trying to catch Keith Batson, Trent Dunham, and Roberto Crown Jr. Behind him, the 70 car, Dana Bouchard, Zachary Fitzwater, Jessica Shelton trying to get by those two cars here, car number 94. And you are on, and you're jumping on, and you jump on board with the queen herself, Jessica Shelton. Running right now 22nd in the field right now here, trying to slice her way through the field. See how fast Jessica drives the straight racetrack here. 166 miles an hour into turn number 3. Drifts the high just a little bit right there through the third and fourth. Turns now 145 miles an hour off turn number 4. And let's see, 173 miles an hour into turn number 1. And down about 134 miles an hour. Her last lap, that last time by 151.621 miles an hour. Her fast lap so far at just over 154 miles an hour here at this track. So our finish line, she comes, crosses it here. She's running right there behind Fitzwater at this point. 152.02 that time by for car number 94, the McDonald's Ford. She'll run this scheme also at Phoenix, but then she'll go to the red and silver cars for the finale at Atlanta Motor Speedway, the Napa Auto Parts 500. Now Fitzwater and Crown trying to get smooth at the track right there, and now Shelton trying to follow behind Danny Bouchard in car number 70. There, that's a damaged car she's running behind. And Matt McIntyre up on the back bumper of that number 94 car. Shelton goes low on the track and says, "I'm tired of following damaged cars. I want to get by them both." Just cannot muster enough speed necessary to get by those cars here. There you see them get by Caleb Fogler, the lap car number 48. But it's still the top two drivers from, still the top two in this field. Both of them from the southern part of Ohio, leading the pack here. As a pair of Buckeyes lead the pack here. Kyle Matthews and the 25 car, and the 99 of Levi McIntyre. Matthews has won twice this season. He won at Sonoma, and he also won the first stop at Michigan this season. While Matthews, as we mentioned, he won the first. Well, McIntyre, I should say, he mentioned he won the first Darlington race. He also won at Riverside, and he also won the second Talladega race this season too. The first time McIntyre has ever conquered Talladega. And now tries to take the Rockingham win away from Kyle Matthews here. Dylan Young, running third position. Seth Cohen fourth, and Nathan Ormond right now running in fifth position. Car number 18, the Interstate Batteries Toyota. Out of Joe Gibbs Racing there. And there's Cole Deaver, and of course contrast Ormond to Deaver. Deaver hates anything Joe Gibbs Racing. And he does not like any of their drivers neither. So there you have it with that. Deaver, of course, in his favorite driver scheme, you're a huge Dale Earnhardt fan. Of course, hence why the paint scheme, obviously. And as a scheme, he's won 2 of his championships within in the series here, seasons 21 and 29. Alex Miller right now running in 7th position. 8th right now is Nathan Hudson. Zach Winkle's in 9th, and Joshua Osborne up into the 10th position right now after falling back a little bit earlier on in the going. Dylan Poteet's running in 11th position right now. And talk about your drivers who's moved up through the field nicely. How about Eric Monaco started this race 41st in the field and is up to 12th spot in the 66 Trot Barnett car. Got to give a call to Monaco here in this race here today. Benjamin Miles runs 13th in this field here. 14th is Daniel Boyle's car number 26. Austin Reed in 15th position. Trent Dunham, who started this race from the pole, runs in 16th. 17th is Keith Batson. 18th, Quentin Moore. 19th is now Jessica Shelton. And 20th is Matt McIntyre. That's how they run right now in this race as we're almost halfway home here at Rockingham Raceway. Halfway home is lap number 29 here. No, halfway home is actually lap number 30. Actually, halfway home is lap 30 in this race here. We're on lap number 27 right now. As we watch a battle between the 6 and the 42 go at it here. Austin Reed versus Trent Dunham. Dunham looks to the low side here, tries to get past Austin Reed. But I'll tell you, Quentin Moore right there, close up on the on those 3 cars here. Batson kind of slowing down just a slight bit in that 28 car. Right, see the copter camera there. There's a shot of those 4 cars here, and then you got the green car. Boyles is up ahead of them. And now Trent Dunham moves to the low side. Trent tries to get past Austin Reed in 6 cars. They go into turn number 3. Reed just backs up and says, "There you go, Trent." And Keith Batson follows through, as does Quentin Moore. So that moves Dunham up to 15th, Batson to 16th, and Moore up to 17th right now in this field. And 2 of the crash cars up ahead there, Raphael LeDuc in the 20 and the 8 of Amanda Evans, and the leaders are about ready to catch up to that front pack of cars here right there, as you see Matthews trying to hold on to this lead here. And I tell you, Kyle Matthews, I tell you, you talk about his record at Rockingham, has been nothing short of spectacular. You know, if he doesn't win, he's usually up in about the top 5 or top 10 positions here. But I tell you what, though, he's in one of his favorite, and of course, Schrader's one of his favorite drivers, all-time favorite drivers, but along also with drivers like Terry Labonte, Jeff Gordon, and Kyle Petty, believe it or not, though. And Kyle Petty always had a fantastic record of the Rock, though, back when he drove the number 42 Mellow Yellow and Peak Antifreeze cars. But Matthews right now, but I tell you what, Matthews just running strong right now here, and they finally get by Amanda Evans, and they're coming up on the back of Raphael LeDuc's car number 20, and Matthews is going to get stuck behind that orange car here, and the stall car right there through the middle of 1 and 2. That is the 4 of William Brock, and he's been teleported on, and he's teleported now on the pit road, though. But I tell you, William Brock, though, stalled in the middle of 3 and 4. Something went obviously haywire on the Kodak Film Chevrolet. And see if we're going to have any word on that number 4 car here, actually, and still trying to work on that car as well too. Here he's scored a lap down, and he'll be scored 2 laps down here in just a minute, here in just a second, in 36th position right now. As the field comes by to complete the 34th lap, we have now 25 to go. In the meantime, battle for third. Seth Cole's gotten by Dylan Young now for third position here. Here comes Nathan Ormond to the low side. Ormond trying to get past Young. And now Cole Deaver's got a mirror full of Alex Miller in the Hot Wheels colors. Miller to the low side. Deaver tries to keep his line, or try to hold his line, I should say. And now Miller moves low side of the racetrack here. That's Miller in the blue 44. Deaver in that black number 3. Off turn number 4 they come here. Miller again tries the low side of the track here off turn number 4. And not quite into turn number 1. Running in 7th position is the 44 car. Deaver up ahead in 6th. Well, turn number 4 right now. Now Cody Mcgurk and Caleb Fogler are the next 2 cars that's going to try to troll the leaders. And Matthews gets held up behind Mcgurk's car number 68 here as they come off turn number 2. See if he's going to try to duck to the low side here. McIntyre's on the bottom, is on the back over the 25 car. Let's see what happens on turn number 4 here. Matthews goes to duck to the inside of the track of the track. McIntyre trying to shove Matthews up by the 68 machine. That looks like a tight Talladega draft there through turns 1 and 2 at Rockingham. And they finally get by those cars here. And now let's see what happens here. See how they wreak havoc on the rest of the leaders here. Alex Miller's gotten by Cole Deaver, by the way, in the meantime, for 6th position. There's Zach Winkle, the 12 car, running in a solid 8th right now. Nathan Hudson running in 9th. In the Quality Care Ford. And a battle for 10th going on here between Dylan Poteet and Benjamin Miles. Again, the 20 and the 4 cars are both not on the lead lap. Brock is running right now 37th, and LeDuc is 34th right now. Eric Monaco joins in on the fun as well too, as does Daniel Voiles and maybe possibly Trent Dunham. See a little bit of damage to the number 42 Texaco Hadlin car. Trent running 14th right now in the field. Quentin Moore's 15th, Jessica Shelton 16th, and Matt McIntyre running in 17th position in car number 88. The Nationwide Insurance Chevrolet here as you jump back on board with Jessica Shelton. She loses a spot to Matt McIntyre here. Now she's about to lose one to Keith Butler. She's going to get boxed in behind Rafael LeDuc. And just probably fuming under the helmet right now, saying thank you very much, LeDuc. And I just lost another spot. So 18th is right now is where the number 94 car runs at this point in the race. Still getting by lap traffic here in this field here as they've now gotten by the 4 car of William Brock, and William Brock's actually getting by all those cars. As a matter of fact, too, there he was up in the top 10, or he's just gotten by the cars of on the top 10, and yeah, William Brock he's back on the lead lap here, and he's running faster lap speeds right now because of the 4 tires. They obviously fired 4 tires and put fuel in the car and said, "Have at William, let's see what you can do." Even though we're about 5 laps down in the race, there is where Brock's running right now, but he's running like he's one of the fastest cars on the track right now. Which I'm pretty sure at this point he is, because everybody else is tiring down and slowing down right now. Seth Cole's gotten by Levi McIntyre for second position right now. McIntyre's actually also falling back. Nathan Orman at the third, Alex Miller in fourth, and Cole Deaver trying for fifth position on Thrash Maniac himself here. In fact, Dylan Young's also falling back. He's fallen back to 7th. Maybe 6th right now. Here it comes as he moves up on the inside of McIntyre, gets past him. And now Zach Winkle and the 15 car of Nathan Hudson joining on the fun as well too. There and that's also for position. So both the Penske cars right now running strong right now, 6th and 8th respectively. Here in this event, now Dylan Young pulling up in the back of that number 3 car of Cole Deaver. Off turn 4 they come here. Dylan trying for 5th position, and he's got it. So Deaver drops to 6th position, and now trying to not lose any more spots here is that Good Ranch Chevrolet. But right now they've all been chasing this man, Kyle Matthews, the number 25 machine, trying for his 3rd victory of the season. As mentioned, he won at Sonoma, and he also won at Michigan this season, and he is trying to get himself up in the points contention as well too. He's top 5 in the points coming into this race. I think it was number 5 in the points coming into this event here at Rockingham. They won't gain much. Guys like him and Dylan Young, they will not gain much on Quentin Moore, who's running right now 15th in the field right now. So Matthews will gain a pretty good chunk points wise though. Him and Dylan Young maybe both, but for guys like Trent Dunham who's also kind of hoping for a little bit of more misfortune out of the 21 car, not quite getting it right now. Right there, Dunham's 14th right now, and now Moore's been dropped. Is now slipped to 18th right now in the field, as he's lost spots to Matt McIntyre, Keith Batson, and Jessica Shelton. And meantime, they're now trying to get by the lap car of Stephen Colon, the number 1 car who got involved in the earlier wreck here. And how about Alex Miller up to 3rd position right now? He goes here as he gets past Nathan Ormond. Now can they hook up and catch Kyle Matthews there? 1.2 seconds behind the leader right now for second position is. And Seth Cole has not yet won this season, though. Hard as it is to believe, the number 98 machine, Alex Miller has won. That came at Dover, the second Dover race this season, where Miller got the win in that race here, and now he moves inside here of Seth Cole, trying to take second position away. And they lost a little bit of ground that time by the 25 car, just a bit too fast for him so far here today. As Matthews has already, by the way, led the most laps in today's event here. There's Orman running in fourth right now again. Dylan Young in fifth. Sixth is McIntyre. Seventh now is Zach Winkle. He gets by Cole Deaver, as does the 15 of Nathan Hudson and the 11 of Benjamin Miles. Hudson's running in 8th and Miles running in 9th. And Deaver right now running in 10th position here. 66 car of Eric Monaco, as we mentioned, who started this race dead last in the field in 41st, is now running in 11th position. Daniel Boyle's car, 26, is up to 12th. 13th is Poteet. Trent Dunham will actually make that Matt McIntyre's running 14th. Then Dunham slowed dramatically in turns 3 and 4. Lose a spot to McIntyre, lose a spot to Batson, to Shelton, maybe to Quentin Moore possibly. But Quentin got shoved out of the track by a fast closing number 4 of William Brock. And Dunham slams the wall, as does Shelton. And here comes Quentin Moore, is going to gain a spot right there. Maybe 2 possibly. So that moves the Keyman up to 17th, maybe 16th possibly if he can get past Shelton. That's probably one for Frisky Nixon's dang lap cars moment right there. William Brock though is now running in 37th position right now here again, but he's running like he's one of the fastest closing cars on the track right now. Meantime, right now we got 3 laps remaining in the race here, and they're trying to close up on the back of the 55 of the 15 car. The 25 car Kyle Matthews here. Up ahead of him is his teammate Charles Sanford, who right now runs 31st in the Jeff Gordon cars. And he also, one of the cars got caught up in the wreck earlier in today's event. Matthews now sees 2 laps to go in this race here, and they closed up to 1.02 seconds. But a tenth of a second lap, that's not going to cut it here at Rockingham. They're going to have to hope that Kyle gets held up by the lap car of Charles Sanford in the 24 machine. But they're going to see the white flag right now. It'll be 1 lap to go at Rockingham. Kyle Matthews, who started this race in 3rd position, has been the dominant car all day long. If he can hold off in this last 3/4 of a lap, he's got it in the bag. Into turn number 3 they come here. Sanford again, a lap car in the 24 machine. There, Matthews trying to take it very gingerly here, but not too gingerly, I guess you might say here. But I believe he's got it made right now. Off to number 4, the AC Delco 400 belongs to Kyle Matthews. He wins at Rockingham. Kyle Matthews, the number 25 Kodiak Chevrolet, dominates the day here at one of his favorite racetracks on the tour. And gets his 3rd victory of the season. They're tying him with Levi McIntyre on that list here for most wins of the season here, averaging 131.091 miles an hour. 2nd place will go to Seth Cole. 3rd to Alex Miller. 4th to Nathan Orman. Levi McIntyre got by Dylan Young to finish 5th, I should say, excuse me. 6th will go to Dylan Young. 7th to Zach Winkle. 8th to Benjamin Miles. 9th to Cole Deaver, and 10th position to the 66 car of Eric Monaco from 41st to 10th. That is quite a drive for the 66 Trop Arctic Phillips 66 Toyota. That is quite a drive. I will definitely say that for sure. So 29 races are down and 2 races left to go on the season. Phoenix and Atlanta. And that's it for the season. For season 32 here. Rest of the order for you here. 11th will go to Nathan Hudson. Daniel Voiles 12th. 13th was Dylan Poteet. Keith Batson 14th. Jessica Shelton 15th. Quentin Moore from 36th to 16th in the field. So 2 drivers actually made their way through the field. I mean, just blasted their way through the field, I should say, here at Rockingham. Matt McIntyre 17th, 18th to Trent Dunham, 19th Cat Batson, and 20th will go to Roberto Crown Jr. 21st to Zachary Fitzwater, Joshua Osborne 22nd, Mike Becker 23rd, Laura Chung 24th, Daniel Bouchard, Austin Reed, Harrison Ponder, Gabby Conklin, Bill Parker, JT Bryant, the top 30, and Charles Sanford was the last car to finish on the lead lap in 31st position. Cars that were not on the lead lap here, lap or more down, include Stephen Colon, Cody Mcgurk, Rafael Duke, Amanda Evans, Caleb Fogler, and William Brock. Those are the last finishers in today's race. Jesse Turner, number 2 in the points coming in this race. Unfortunately, out early with that crash here, he ends up 38th. That's not what he needed. Allison Rain, 39th. James Sykes, 40th. And Ryan Butcher was, unfortunately for him, dead last in today's event. So that will do it here today at Rockingham, North Carolina. Congratulations once again to Kyle Matthews, the winner of the AC Delco 400. If you like what you see here, be sure to subscribe to the NNSCRA Sports and Gaming channel. We got everything on this channel. We got inner races, we got gaming videos, we got inner online videos. Whatever the president of the NNSCRA sets a couple stars to have for his channel, be sure to check out Seth's Duracell Cup Series, the main series on this channel. And if you want in on future seasons of Seth's Duracell Cup Series, then be sure to get with Seth. He'll get you going. And also be sure to check out our other 2 channels that does NNSCRA Offline Racing. Those 2 channels being X8675309A58X. That's Dylan Young's channel, the man who does the NNSCRA Spectrum Mobile Cup Series, and check out and subscribe to his channel for some cool stuff as well too. And also be sure to subscribe to Thrash Maniac 99's channel for some cool stuff as well too, including his series, the NNSCRA Marvel Studios Cup Series. So that would do it. So be sure to subscribe to those channels for some cool stuff, and as well as this channel you're watching here, the NNSCRA Sports and Gaming channel, for some cool stuff as well too. So be sure to do all that. And so that would do it here. So that said, that will do it here today at Rockingham. For now, this is James Qualls. This has been a production of the NNSCRA celebrating 10 years of off-road racing at its best. We'll see you at Phoenix, Arizona for the Outback Steakhouse 200 Million Dollar Racing Series event, and for the Castrol GTX Cup Series Subway 500.